What's going on? What's going on, good people?
What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing this evening? I'm Lamar. This is my brother, KC Fowler, and this is the Fowl Language Podcast.
That it
episode
is.
53.
Damn, is it? 53. Hell yeah, man.
Damn 3.
Shit.
Getting closer to 100.
Hell yeah. So without further ado, get your accessories right.
That's right.
Put them kitties to bed because you might just hear some foul language. Let's go. Let's get it, man.
Roll the intro.
Perfect.
Everybody, before we kick things off, let's check in with the accessories for the night. So, brother, what are you drinking? What are you smoking?
All right. For the drink, I went with some Four Roses because that shit is still on sale. Fuck that. I'm gonna get it every time. We went where we went this weekend. I'm talking about it. It was best in life. The same fucking bottle. That shit was like $30. So I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna get this motherfucker every time.
Yeah.
I mean, $30 ain't much, but if you can get a bottle for $18,
I mean that's
30,
that's significant savings.
That's a fucking no-brainer. And for the cigar, I'm with the Hoya Especial again. We went to Suffolk this time.
And go through the whole damn line.
That's the plan, man. Hey, I was born there. Might as well smoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far the Suffolk is really good. Better compared to the what I had last week. I think the Norfolk.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So far better than the Norfolk, man. Yeah. So the burn line is pretty good. It's burning good. I'm getting some good smoke, which y'all gonna see in a minute when it's your turn. And that's pretty much it, man. What you got going on?
Cool. All right, so for tonight, this is week 2 of the fast. So for the drink, I got Topo, room temperature Topo, because it's cold as fuck outside, and I'm not gonna be drinking a cold ass drink, and it's in the 20s. And for the cigar tonight, we got the Cavalier White Series Toro. Say what?
I think I had that.
You might have, or you might have it. I think it's a Black Lion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went from like seeing these all over Instagram to like, I want to try one of those with a little gold foil on it. And then I went from like having none to like 5.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
So question, what's the Topo?
Topo Chico. It's a mineral water with a little bit of lime with it.
Okay.
You get in a lot of like Mexican restaurants sometimes.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, it's real good cleansing on the palate, you know, when you smoking a cigar and all that good thing. So with his good smoke blowing, check back to see if the smoke is still as good as it was the first time.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. So it's that time again. You know what I'm saying? When we like to start off the episode, maybe start off some of y'all's day with some positivity. With that, what's best in life? You know what I mean?
Hey, so,
bruh, what's best in life?
Oh man, well, it has been a week this week. So I will pick the positive things that have happened this week. Cause shit here. My son is getting over his little cold and ear infection and all of that shit that he had. So I'm glad that he's feeling better. Lamar's running around acting crazy. Finally, after about 3 or 4 weeks, it feels like the sniffles and congestion that I've had is gone at least some. Cause man, I've been editing the videos and I'm like, shit, I'm tired of editing out fucking sniffs. Like cut. So hopefully I shouldn't have too many of those, but it's cold as shit outside tonight. So that might do it too. So you just can't win, but that's okay. I'm out here with a good cigar. So it's all good. Good conversation. Good times. So moving on, let's see, tomorrow, since this will come out, it'll have already happened. I'm going to make an impromptu trip to Augusta to go visit mom. Yeah. Midnight train to Georgia and all that shit.
Yes, sir.
So I'll be out there for a couple days. Excited because I'm going to actually use some of that to shoot for MF and research. So that's exciting too, to kind of do a duty. When it makes money in the future, I can write that off as a business trip. So one day, speaking it, you know what I mean? Finished Witcher. It was pretty good. Finished the anime and the movie too.
What's up about the show, sir? Haven't seen season 2 yet.
Damn, man. It's amazing how you'll watch them before me and then I pass you. So yes, I'm watched everything. I'm waiting on the prequel now. So that's all that's left. We finished Dragon Ball Super Lamar was liking that. I think he was just liking the yelling because he'd be just in there.
And then he recorded some of it.
No, I didn't.
Damn.
And then he would Naruto run away because it was so unpredictable, man. Because he would do it 1 minute, then you get the camera out, he'd be like,
yeah,
I know what you're trying to do. You ain't doing shit. So didn't catch that. Did some shopping. Bought an Apple Watch. So I'm officially one of the group now.
Which one did you get?
The 7. Because I wanted the 6, but you can't find that shit anywhere. I ended up going with that and setting it up, messing around with it. So that's good. I bought some Switch games, man. Yeah. I bought 4, 5.
Nice.
Well, 3 were free, of course. And then all the reviews said one of them was like one of the best free games to get ever. It's amazing that it's free.
What game you got?
I think it's called Warframe.
I know what Warframe is. That's the free one.
Yeah. I got Tetris. I got a Super Nintendo emulator so I can play some Super Mario World. Kiss my ass and some Donkey Kong. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, play some Metroid and some of that old shit. And then I bought damn, I forgot what it's called. Astral something. It's another hack and slash game. Anime style. I forgot what it's called. I have to look it up later. I'll put it right there when I remember. And then I got Mortal Kombat 11. Like, oh, why not? And I bought the expansion pack with all the characters and skins and shit and story mode and shit. It was on sale, so you know.
Let's see if you actually play the motherfuckers.
I'm gonna play the motherfuckers starting tomorrow because the Switch is going with me on the trip. Shit, because it was funny. Since once I said it, Simone's been like playing the Switch every damn night. Like, see, I play it. I was like, I don't care. This shit's still going with me. This shit's still going with me.
She tried it.
Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. It's funny. So I think that's it for right now. That's the week. That's what's best. What about you, man? You had a pretty eventful few days.
Man. Well, let's start with I finally took my ass up there to Memphis to the Key. You know what I'm saying? Went up there to Tennessee to our cousin Tyler for his daughter, our goddaughter, her birthday over the weekend. It was, it was good, man. The drive wasn't bad. It was only like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be that far.
Yeah, traffic wasn't too bad. The birthday party was a hit. She had a good time. We had a good time. We started playing beer pong and a drinking game I got called Beer Pressure which is really that should really get some motherfuckers in trouble if you're not in like a trusting relationship and all that other stuff. That should really get your ass in trouble, but that shit was fun, man. We had a real good time. Cool. The next day before we left, Kevin actually got to see his first snow. He's never seen snow before ever.
Wow, so, really? Well, he can get to see some now.
So it was the icy snow, but it was still snow. And he was just, it was all over the car. So, of course, I threw a couple little snowballs from off the car at the kids and rolled the windows down. And, you know what I'm saying? It had like kind of semi-froze when you roll the windows down. So it's still there. So the boys is like, Daddy, punch it. I said, shit, I was going to do that anyway. So I punched it. They got a real big kick out of it, man. Especially Kevin, he enjoyed the snow. Came back. Had physical therapy, of course, that's still going well. The intensity is fucking getting up there, and the weight that I'm using and stuff is getting higher. So knees getting better. Got me a side gig, man, a little part-time job, man. Just supplement some income. Really fucking easy gig, man. So if I call y'all phones and ask y'all to take a survey out there, just take the goddamn survey, man.
Hell no. Fuck you.
Hey, I'm gonna get paid either way, so it don't even make a fuck. But and they're working with me, knowing that I'm leaving this weekend, so my training will start when I come back.
Okay,
so got that rolling. My Amazon affiliate marketing thing is still slow. I'm getting the clicks, nobody's buying nothing, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just starting out and doing some research, like somebody hinted at. So I'm looking up some more some methods to get that going. Still trying to work that, but Men in the Warriors is still rocking. The merch is in motion. Y'all check it out on Twitter and TikTok. Oh, and I got a Twitter account now. We're on Twitter. Matter of fact, I just fucking posted episode 52 on my Twitter account.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to follow me on Twitter, it's at MelaninLion1. Y'all go ahead and follow me on Twitter for some Melanin Warriors and Fowl Language Podcast and MF and Research, because you know I'm gonna throw my brother on there too. Goddamn.
Respect.
What else has been going on, man? It's just been quite the intriguing. Oh, talk to Shania. Shania got her report card. A's and B's. She crushing in high school. I guess shout out to them fuck ass Butler Bulldogs, I guess. Because the JV boys are going to the playoffs. They went 18-0 or something like that. So
damn, that's good.
Yeah, shout out to them young men and young women, since my daughter and our niece is one of the cheerleaders.
Shout out to them.
BJ and Lori had their first games. For y'all don't know who BJ and Lori is, that's our niece, our nephew.
Yeah.
They had their first games, and I made it a point, especially, BJ, he got all his support and stuff. So I made sure I called Lori personally to ask about the game and stuff like that. And Tanya said she was just like overjoyed that I called to check up on her and ask about the game and stuff. So I ain't gonna go into details about that, but you know what that is.
I'm gonna chop Tanya in her throat because I talked to her and didn't even know that Lori had a game.
Yeah.
I will be chopping Tanya in the throat.
The little bit of video we saw, it was funny. It was funny. Mama's back there cracking up the whole time, man. Other than that, man, nothing but positive vibes. I'm about to go on my first military mission with my new unit. It's gonna be cold, but it should be pretty simple. And I got 11 more days, and I can play the Xbox and shit again, man. It's been a struggle, but I'm making it through it, man. Cool. With that, dog, that's what's best in life, man.
Cool. I got one more story to tell you too.
Go for it.
We're on the fast, right? And it's looking for different snacks and shit. So a little joke that we had, in the craziness of a week, is always fun to laugh at some shit. So I wanted some pistachios, and I bought some that were shelled, and she picked me up some from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is like her happy place, man. Like worse than Target, like way worse than Target. Like if she can go in Trader Joe's, she is a happy person. Matter of fact, she bought a little tote from Black girls at Trader Joe's to go Trader Joe's shopping. That's another story for another day, because that was some shit. Yeah, she did that, all kind of shit. So she was in there, she bought them, and I went and got them, and I looked at the bag, and you would think they would just say shelled pistachios or something like that. Why are they nut meats?
Well, you had your bag of that nut meat, boy.
So I'm like, am I eating this shit? I was like, why the fuck would they name it nut meats, man? Me and Kim have been cracking up about that shit. Like, yeah, go get you some of them nut meats and take them to lunch.
Yeah, man. Just put a couple of nut meats in your mouth. Eat your nut meats with your topo.
A few nut meats before dinner and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, I meant to bring the bag out, but yeah, even the fun shit, that was what's best, because it was fun. We laughed at that shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with laughing.
Yep.
That's actually a really healthy part of a relationship, being able to laugh.
Yeah, at goofy shit, for real.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit. That's what's up, man. Mr. Nut Meats.
Yeah.
McDickle Nut Meats. That's what we gonna start calling your head.
Coming to the stage. McDickle Nut Meats.
Oh God, my side hurts.
All right, everybody. So we don't really do New Year's resolutions or any of that shit. So what we decided to do is let some of that shit die down and pass, and kind of look forward for 2022 and think about what we plan to do and plan to accomplish in 2022. So, brother, we'll start with you. What do you plan to do in 2022?
Make money and drop my nut meat off somewhere. No, okay.
Slang nut meat.
Slanging that nut meat. All right, I'm sorry. First, one of my biggest things I plan on doing for 2022 is building the Melanin Warriors brand, not just as a podcast, but with the merch coming out. When I'm getting my notary license here in the next month or so, that's also gonna be called Melanin Warriors Notary. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get the Melanin Warriors out as a brand, not just of the podcast. So that's one goal. with the new job, with the new part-time job, that's another thing I want to do this year. Stack some more money up, pay some of these unnecessary bills and shit off, so we can really get after it. You know what I mean? And help my wife get ready to launch her clothing line this summer. She's actually dropping a whole clothing line this summer. So
they're gonna carry it at Walmart, right?
Shit, that'll be what's up if they did.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Just like Trader Joe's, Walmart is my wife's happy.
Yeah, man.
Making sure the kids are doing what they do, helping Tangi out because she's trying to go into the Air Force, getting Dre on the path that he wants to go on, being there, to support Chanel, everything she got going. Keontae making sure he right, getting Kevion ready for the upcoming school year. Yeah.
Well, you name stuff for your kids. That's like a fill in the blank. Damn.
Yeah, just making sure all the kids is good and being the supportive dad that I am. Just making sure that all that happens this year, man. That's just pretty much it, man. Everybody else gotta watch and see. I like to move in silence for a lot of things, and some stuff y'all just gonna have to watch and fucking see it. I am also doing I'm trying to get my E6 this year, man. The Army's doing this temporary promotion thing for everybody who's having trouble getting a school date. So hopefully I'll be staff sergeant foul around this bitch and in the real near future, man. And also get my fucking both legs going so I can actually progress in my career while I'm still doing it. But other than that, man, and keeping this Fowl Language Podcast shit rolling, man, because I love doing this shit, man. I don't give a damn if we have like one viewer. I love doing this shit, man. This shit's
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, with that, man, I'm just gonna cuss for the fuck up shit because I really don't know because it's the fucking foul language. So shit, man, what you fucking plan on doing? Mama gonna cuss me out. So what the fuck you plan on doing?
Well, shit, you know me, I ain't fucking around this year.
All right,
shit about to get real in this motherfucker. No, I'm playing. But I'm not playing. So, like you said, getting this money, got to do that shit. Got a couple plans in the works. Got a notification that one of the plans is getting ready to jump off probably by next week when I get back. So that's always good. I ain't working 2 jobs no more though. I used to do that. I did that shit for too long. I'm done with that shit. So shout out to you. You have fun. I did that shit from senior year. Well, college I had like 3 jobs, maybe 4 at one point. And then I worked, 10, 12, 13, 14 years. And so I started traveling a lot for work is when I quit. I think. And no, even then I was still doing a little bit because I was tutoring online. So yeah, I'm done with that shit. I miss the students, but I don't miss working 2 jobs no more.
And that.
Yeah. So yeah, I did it for 15 years. Yeah, I did. Because I tried to tutor at Sylvan and I ended up quitting because when I became a supervisor. So yep, that was it. Working on this back pain, getting that shit to go the fuck away. Definitely gonna get some more riding in. I didn't ride much last year with some back pain and being a little lazy, not wanting to put the shit on and just other shit. Had to get some work done on the bikes. So didn't ride as much as I wanted to, but I rode a little bit. So I'm gonna get more of that in. I'm trying to take a little trip this year, just a little like something short, maybe to Memphis or Arkansas or something like that. Nothing far, just to put some miles on the bike. That's what it's for. And I ain't been able to do it like I want to. So definitely gonna do that. Like you said, support the kids, help them with their endeavors. Simone wants to do all the fucking things. She wants to write poetry, write a book. I think she wants to play piano. She wants to do karate. She wants to dance. Oh, it's a fucking laundry list, man. It's all kind of shit. So we're gonna help her figure out which 1 or 2 of those things she wants to try. And then she also wants to make 3 YouTube channels. Yes, not 1 or 2, but 3. It's like, look at damn it. Who's gonna edit that shit? So we agreed to 1. So when I get back, we'll start working on 1 and get that ball rolling on that. And then I can start implementing some editing systems. So that'll be good. Try to get more reading in, man. I'm read 1.5 book. I read Rick Ross's book, his second book. So I read that. That was pretty cool. That was right on time. I mean, nothing earth-shattering and phenomenal, but it's a good read to kind of keep you motivated. That was good. I'm reading Commons book and then a couple other books right now. So getting that shit going, supporting Kim in her endeavors. as always. We'll keep those going with the Black Beauty Box. Shout out to the lovely Kim Fowler. Say what?
So yeah.
Oh, thought you said something else.
Ready for that shit to jump, man.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky because of the laws with food and shit. So
yeah, I know it.
Yeah. So working on that. Hopefully all this COVID shit dies down by the summertime so the family can take a nice trip. Simone hit me up today when she found out I was flying. I haven't been on a plane in a long time. So I think we'll take a family trip somewhere this summer if shit works out. Yeah. We'll see what's going on. And just try to travel and see family and have a good time, man. That's what my goal.
That's what's up, man.
Or my plans, rather, because we're gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
And
I want to do a family trip.
Yeah. I thought about it. We'll talk about that some other time, but I thought about a couple places. Like you said, keep Fowl Language pumping and get a consistent schedule on fucking MF and research. Shit. I'm gonna get there.
Check every other day. Did you put a new one up there?
Yeah. Just hit the bell notifications and it'll notify you when
I hit them, man. They don't show up on my phone, man.
Because it ain't none right now.
I mean, even Fowl Language, you know.
Oh damn. Shit. Oh well.
Yeah.
There might be like something you have to do to get that or be at a certain level to get it. Shit, I don't fucking know.
It show up like 2 or 3 days later.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as it shows up. But yeah, we're working on that. So we'll get all those things going and try to make it so I'm not sitting behind the computer editing all week long because I damn sure don't want to be doing that.
Right.
So with that, I think that's all my plans I got going for 2022. More cigars, more bourbon, all that shit. You know what it is.
Wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, on the family trip there, I was thinking I wanted to do it too, man. I was actually about to start making some plans to get that going because I wanted to do something big. Since, you know, especially my teenagers, they're getting older. Eventually, they're gonna be too grown to go on fucking little family trips to Disneyland or some shit. So I wanted to do it, but you know, my teenagers got their own shit going on, and I can't be mad at that. I was actually real proud. You know, like I said, Tanger's trying to go to Air Force. Dre might be going to Job Corps, or he might be going into the military himself. Shania said she got cheer camp this summer, so I'm just proud that they got their obligations and they're sticking to it. They're not just gonna blow it off. So I can't help but respect that. One thing I failed to mention is I'm trying to find a new hobby this year. I'm trying to find something else to do. I don't know if I want to get into fishing or hunting or some kind of martial art or fucking something. I want to find some kind of new hobby this year. Anybody that has any kind of ideas or something, y'all put it in the comments. Y'all give me some of y'all ideas of a good hobby because I'm looking for a new hobby to do. Just to kind of get me out the house a little bit more, see some stuff, getting moving. Because, you know, most my hobbies consist of shooting shit and playing the video games where 9 times out of 10, I'm shooting shit. So I want to kind of do a little something different, man. You know, expand my horizons and shit.
Well, it might be a good idea to get into that kind of leveling up, you know, like doing some of those tactical courses and shit like that.
Yeah, that would be
talking about doing some of that shit, getting into some of that and getting into that community because that's a big thing.
Yeah. I really thought about archery. Like I'm really leaning towards archery. There's actually an archery academy that's like two minutes down the road.
Oh, kick your face ass.
Hey, fuck that, man. Call me Robert Loxley, motherfucker. Pop your motherfucking ass real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
All right, man. So let's talk a little bit about rap for a little bit. So I don't know if you've seen it. I'm sure you have. They've been talking about a lot lately in the news. I think Jay-Z and some other rappers are tied to it. I think Meek Mill and some other ones too are kind of tied to trying to get a bill going or some legislation to where lawyers and stuff and judges can't use the rapper's lyrics against them if they ever brought to trial for something. What do you think about that? Do you think the legislation is a waste of time? You think there's merit to it? What do you think about that?
Well, first, I want to say these motherfuckers would stop snitching on their goddamn self in these lyrics. They wouldn't be having these motherfucking problems. Because back in the fucking day, they didn't fucking snitch on their lyrics. These motherfuckers now, they dropping names and shit. That's what's getting their asses cases. As a whole, no. Because rap is, what is it? It's a form, it's an art form. It's a way of expression. It's what you grew up around, stories you want to tell, stuff like that. So, and rap is the only genre that I've seen so far with my research since I've seen this subject that's really been, penalized for the shit they say in their fucking music.
Mm-hmm.
Country music talking about shooting John and killing my wife, and my dog went down the fucking road and licked somebody's ass crack and grabbed his nut meat, all that type of shit.
There was a song that I remember hearing called "Let's Get Drunk and Screw," and he sung that with his whole soul. It was great. I gotta find that shit.
And then and the rap music is always targeted, but it's been targeted since NWA and stuff like that. So I think it needs to stop. I really do, because I mean, like I said, it's a form of expression. They ain't necessarily doing what they're saying in their raps. Most of the time, they not. They just, that's what's selling right now. That's what the hierarchy in whatever rap label they have wants them to fucking do, wants them to talk about. Eventually, where they fuck up at, in my opinion, is they actually feel like what they're rapping about, they have to live it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's wrong with these kids now. And I say kids, even though most of them is grown, but if you ain't 30 yet, motherfucker, you a kid. Kiss my ass. It's causing more problems than it needs to be. Like, there's that one song, ooh, why smoke, blah, blah. And then, they talking about the people that allegedly their crew killed or whoever killed. And one of those cases opened back up because of the song. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, or if you will, or a two-sided coin, however you want to fucking say it. At one point, and one side, it's an art form. It's just music, essentially. Because I never saw anybody bringing fucking Eminem to fucking court, because his Kim went missing for like 3 days or some shit like that. But on the other side, like I said, they snitching on their goddamn selves. If these people, like, you name dropping people that have actually been murdered, and of course you're gonna be the prime suspect that they look at because you talking about it. So that's why I say it's a double-edged thing. But I do like with Jay-Z, Meek Mills, and I think Big Sean is another one. They're trying to put this thing together, and if they're not gonna stop it completely, they should really loosen the reins on using rap lyrics as evidence, because really that's not even evidence for real. There's no real evidence. There's no weight behind a rap lyric. What you think?
All right, so I got a couple of different opinions. So if you think about like hip hop, like when we was growing up, I would say no. But I think some of the hip hop now, like kind of exactly what you were saying. If you snitching on yourself, that's it. I mean, now if you're talking about like using drugs and shit, I mean, that's part of the culture that shouldn't be held against you. But if you're talking about like, you off somebody that is actually dead and they can trace it to somebody being dead, and you hadn't feel, what I'm saying? You had some kind of proximity to them, then I think that should be fair game, because you snitching on yourself. I mean, what happened to moving in silence, man? I mean, shit, you said it earlier today. I mean, everybody want the street cred, but ain't, ready to deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? I mean, that's one of them things, man, where, we have the First Amendment, but you also got to deal with the consequences, I mean, that's with any right you have. You got to deal with the consequences of your actions. And so, I mean, I think in those cases where you like saying, I shot such and such, or I didn't stab, like, have you seen that meme? I think it's a TikTok where I think it's that Spot 'em Got 'em song, and such, they're like, I think it's him. I don't even know who the hell these young rappers are. Where it's like such and such got shot, such and such body dead.
That's the same song I was talking about.
Oh, the same song?
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, you didn't name like 15 people in detail. And if that shit is like tied to like 5 or 6 people, if Keith is actually missing from your hometown, you might need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that same song. That's why they opened the case back up. It was the end of that lyric saying somebody got kidnapped. They left his body. He was riding some shit.
Yeah.
And they opened that case back up.
Yeah. See, now that's where you need to just shut the fuck up. But I mean, if you're talking about like, old school rap where they talk about shit that happened or telling stories, or like, you can't really tie that shit to a particular person, then no, you can't use that shit. Like if like when Snoop got arrested, I think he shot somebody, or when like Jay-Z got arrested back in the day for stabbing somebody, or was it Jay-Z? I don't remember. Got to think about Ether. Oh, was your man stabbed and made you take the blame? Yeah, it was him. So any shit like that, you can't tie that to them directly. I mean, a good example too is kind of rap, but not really, is Buju Banton, is reggae. I mean, because he had a song called Driver, where he talks about transporting some drugs. And what does he get set up and do time for? a marshal set him up on the plane for drugs, man. And I damn sure bet they played that song for those that could understand it in the courtroom. They probably gave him a transcript and a translation. I think you have to be careful, but if you want to say the shit, just don't use real names, man. Don't use real places. Don't use the shit exactly how the fuck it happened. I mean,
that's exactly what they're doing now. John got shot on Ellis Street at 4:30, and I was there, and my cousin was there. My mom was cooking chicken inside.
Right, and you ain't got to live that shit. I mean, and now it feels like, you know, it's a small subset of the population that gives a damn about you actually living that shit. Because I mean, that's how you get motherfuckers like Tekashi.
Yep.
That ain't living that shit. And motherfuckers rock with his shit, which is fucking stupid. But I think, you know, you just got to be careful. It's really what it boils down to. Think first. I mean, the money's going to come if you know, got a decent beat. I mean, and a catchy hook. I mean, because that's really what it amounts to nowadays. So, I mean, I guess it's been like that for a while. But just don't tell all your business, man. For real. Hide some of that shit. No, you don't want to. I mean, it's no different, I think, than, you know, people getting fired and shit for like what they post on their social media and shit. Same kind of thing. I mean, you telling on yourself, shut the fuck up. Don't incriminate yourself. Don't give them a reason. I mean, you can still be street without telling on yourself, man. Shit. You can tell stories. I mean, you know, if you're talented enough, you can tell the story about shit you done seen happen and not use names. Motherfuckers is missing.
Shit you done did.
Right.
I mean, just don't be so straightforward with it just to prove that you really about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the motherfuckers that's really about that shit is the motherfuckers that's sitting back quiet watching.
Yep.
Like, look at these dumb motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna say all rappers' names, but there's a beef going on with two rappers right now. One of them is being real quiet.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. And as far as that too, real quick.
Go ahead.
Speaking of rap beef, because I just thought about it just now. If you ain't in their crew, their set, y'all ain't riding in the tour bus with them or nothing like that. Motherfucker, you are not invested in their beef. Shut the fuck up. You got motherfuckers in South Dakota.
That's not where I thought you were going with
that. No,
it
wasn't. I'm sorry. But you got motherfuckers in South Dakota saying, oh, fuck that motherfucker. If I see his ass, I'm gonna rock. Motherfucker, y'all ain't invested in that shit. But that, I digress.
There's a rap lyric say, what he eat don't make me shit. Same kind of thing.
Exactly. I
can't remember where it's from.
But that's a good one still. That's a quote of the night. To get back on topic just a little bit, yeah, it should, because a lot of people are getting jammed up, and like Meek Mill's on probation for fucking ever. I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating, but you know, maybe some of his rap lyrics probably contributed to them justifying why he's still on fucking probation.
I mean, if you're trying to play it and be like, oh, listen to this. I mean, take Meek Mill, for example. He always yelling at his shit. Do you hear the anger? He's a threat. You can't use that kind of shit. That shit is stupid. I mean, I don't know if they did, but I'm just saying to show the character, you can't use that shit.
But that's some shit they would do, though.
Yeah, you're right.
That's exactly some shit they would do. He's listen to what he's talking about. He's talking about fucking this bitch in the back of his Escalade, and then he's gonna spray his AK or some shit. We can't have this. You can't be on the street. Now, it's different when you have a video and you have active members of whatever fucking gang you with. You know, they throwing their fucking sets up, they holding firearms, knowing that they're felons and stuff like that. That's another form of snitching on you guys.
Yeah, so. I mean, because if you say, oh, they affiliated, boom.
Yeah, because they look for the shit. And on Facebook doing that shit, they got task force that specifically does that thing right there. That's what they do. They have parts of gang task force throughout the country that do exactly that right there. And then once they see that one, they follow your ass the whole fucking way. Or if you say the wrong thing, they follow your ass the whole fucking way. So like you said, you just got to be careful. You just got to, you know, watch what you're saying, move a little different. I know you don't give a fuck. You be the badass, whatever. Whoop, 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 whoop. You fucking Superman. So I don't fucking know. But, you know, just be careful on what they need to be careful on what they're saying. Will this make some noise? Possibly. And I say possibly because Jay-Z's involved. I think Jay-Z will actually make something happen. I mean, you've seen what he's done as far as, you know, having his foot in the door in the NFL. we got this bomb ass halftime show, something that has never been done in a Super Bowl halftime show to this extent, to have artists like that on there. There's always a motherfucker with a guitar somewhere. There's always a motherfucker with some drums somewhere. And this time it's straight rap and fucking R&B through the whole halftime show. He fought for that. So just like he fought for something like that, I'm sure he's gonna fight for this. And will it completely change? No. But I think there will be some headway, and they'll loosen up the reins as far as using rap lyrics for evidence. So man, like I was mentioning in my What's Best in Life, and we was in Tennessee. Shout out again, Tyler Classic, Genesis. We played some drinking games and stuff. And some people, they don't. Some people are really adamant about drinking games. Some people think that's a waste of liquor, that's a waste of beer, whatever. What do you personally, do you think drinking games are a waste of time, sir? I know you're more of a sophisticated drinker.
Well, you know me. Honestly, I don't really play them. I mean, I don't think that they're stupid. I mean, I guess there's a place for them, and I think it's one of those things that, if you're around having fun with, it's a good way to have fun for everybody that's drinking in the group. Like when we would play Jeopardy for shots. I mean, that's the closest I think I'll ever get. I mean, I've never played beer pong in my life. I mean, this is just one of the things. I'd rather just drink the shit and eliminate the middleman and talk about some stupid shit. Not with my whiskey though. I'm just gonna drink. I ain't playing no games with my whiskeys. Fuck that.
We get some Crown.
No, I ain't drinking that. No, I drink a little Crown. I don't mind Crown every now and then. I mean, for me, really, it's to each his own. I wouldn't, if somebody came with one and wanted to play one and we were just like, at a cookout or something chilling, I wouldn't knock it and be like, oh, fuck no, I will not play no drinking games. I will sit here with my cup that I brought myself and drink my whiskey out my flask.
And that's what he'd do.
Which will probably happen for real. But I would play. I mean, I would check it out. I mean, that's for me. I know there's some out there. I know they're supposed to be fun. I don't need a game to drink because, I actually appreciate the alcohols for what they are. So, I'm not always trying to get wasted and not remember tomorrow or anything like that. What do you think? I know your philosophy on drinking is way, way different than mine. So, what do you think?
If I'm a drink and I'm really in a social environment, I'm getting fucked up. We drink. It depends on what's going on. Like you said, if there is, like a gathering going on, and I would honestly prefer to play a drinking game than just trying to find a pastoral movie to watch for lack of a better term. But I think it's fun, especially when you're in a group. Now, if you're just chilling as 1 or 2 or 3 of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just want to kick it. Cool. But if it's like 6, 7 people, that could tend to get boring after a while. You're just trying to find something to watch on TV while you're drinking or something like that versus, man, let's break out this motherfucking beer pong. Let's break out this. And then about beer pong, I thought that was excuse my ignorance again, guys. Y'all know I have a lot of ignorant moments on Fowl Language. But I thought beer pong and shit like that. I'm like, man, that's white boy shit. I ain't doing that shit. You know what kind of people was around in Augusta, man. We didn't really, associate with white people like that, even though come to find out them some of the coolest motherfuckers in the universe. I was like, man, that's some white people shit. So then I started, after a while I started playing and then I got good. So I was like, oh shit, this shit's actually motherfucking fun, man. I'm like, the beer pong master, like it's just, you talk shit, you got the bragging rights, and then you're drinking and having fun. I know when I was stationed in Washington, bro, we go through at least 5 cases of beer in one night. It got to the point where we started pouring vodka in them bitches and just playing like that. And then I woke up the next morning not knowing what the fuck happened. Quick story, apparently what happened was me and my partner Brian, white guy from Florida, shout out to y'all, we started freestyling, apparently. And then we just started slapping the shit out of each other. I don't remember it.
Wow.
Ladies and
gentlemen, that's why I don't play drinking games.
I just remember waking up at home in my jeans, one shoe off, not knowing how the fuck I got there. Yeah. Good times. I was a hell of a lot younger then, man. And, we played beer pong over the weekend, and we didn't get shit-faced like that because we play a little different. And even when I'm with my Chamorro family, Justin, everybody, and all us together, they'll break out the beer pong table, cornhole, and then the beer pressure game we brought to the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell me a little bit about that, man. How did that work?
Man, it's really fun, man. Each card is different, and some of them is way out there. Some of them is really timid. Like I know one card is like send a text message to your ex or take 2 shots. Another one is go outside and howl like a wolf for 30 seconds. That was fucking hilarious. Tyler actually did that. I'm gonna see who got the video. I'm gonna try to send it to you. Another one that I actually did, it was like dance to a song of somebody's choice or take 2 shots. So I was up there dancing and shit. What's another one? Then it gets raunchy. It gets real nasty. Like, have you ever take a shot if you ever had anal sex? It's kind of like a really, really never have I ever times 20 on some of those cards, man. Some of them is like, what's the craziest thing you did in the bedroom. You got other cards where the group has to vote who's the most likely to start an OnlyFans, or who was the first person who was the last person to lose their virginity, and you vote, and whoever gets the most votes, they take shots and shit. So, but yeah, it's a real fun game to play with a group. It was, how many was it? We had about 7 to 8 people playing, man. So that was a real good group. And Auntie and Unc, they kind of swapped out playing, which was really fun too. And we were playing with some younger people. Those are Tyler's friends, so they was a little uncomfortable sharing some of that stuff because Auntie and Unc was there, not really knowing who the fuck Auntie and Unc is. You know what I'm saying? And then what's another card that was funny? Another card is switch shirts with the person to the left of you. Pick somebody to give a lap dance to. If they refuse, both of y'all take shots. Lick the person to the left of you neck. If they refuse, you both take shots. Like, yeah, that shit is fucking crazy, man. That shit is real fucking crazy. But all in all, it just depends on the scenario. A lot of times, me and Janae, we like to just like, fuck it. You want to play beer pong? Sure. Why the fuck not? We'll just sit up there and fucking play beer pong. Used to play Jeopardy for shots before the tragic ending of Alex Trebek. We haven't watched Jeopardy since.
Oh damn, for real.
No, we really haven't. It's not the same. It don't feel right. So yeah, man. I don't think they're a waste of time. It just depends on the time that you're playing.
I can see that. That's fair enough. I mean, I had to check this game out, maybe.
Yeah, man. I actually have a link on my Facebook and my Twitter. If you guys want to check out Beer Pressure, go ahead, click on the link. And
we'll post it in the description. Just know if you click it, it's an affiliate link. It'll kick back and go to the Melanin Warrior franchise.
It will.
Fund, conglomerate, LLC, whatever you want to call it.
All that. I got kids, man. Help me out.
Help them out. With $1 a day, you can send one of Kevin's kids
to Six Flags.
Right. So, all right, for those that don't play games, throw in the comments some drinking games that you would think that a non-drinking game player. I mean, you've seen what I've drank over the episodes. You see the kind of shit I like to do. So let me know if there's a game you'd like me to try. And if I gotta buy it, let me know. And maybe we'll try it out. Maybe we'll do it on like a live on Instagram or some shit. That would be fine.
Down for any drinking game you got. I'm down. Yeah. Except for spoons, because fuck spoons.
I have never played spoons.
I've almost had alcohol poison.
I always just missed the game of spoons, man.
Like, I shit you not, I about had alcohol poison. I was down for the whole day the next day.
Damn.
Like, the whole day I was in bed from like 8 in the morning until I fell asleep and woke up the next morning. I was in the bed the whole day. Never play again. It's dangerous.
Damn. Cool. So, all right, before we ended up, how did your accessories treat you?
Very well, man. The 4 roses and the sofa was a good pairing, first of all. After I got away from my near-death smoke experience, it went back to smoking really good. It never ran or anything. My burn line stayed like that the entire time. Good smoke, a little peppery, but all in all,
yeah. Have you had a barber pole before?
What the fuck is that?
A cigar like that. That's 2 different.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're hit or miss.
Yeah, they are.
They're hit or miss. This one in particular was pretty good.
Cool.
So, how about you, man? I know you were saying you had an awesome ash or something.
Well, it's not. So I was wondering what happens to the ash once you get to the leaf, and so I'm about to get to the wrapper. So once we're done, I'm gonna take the wrapper off. But once you get to the gold, it kind of sticks on there on the ash.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's kind of cool. So got a few more of those, so we'll check that out. The burn is okay. I mean, it kind of got a little weird a couple times. Had to correct it, but it was pretty good. Got like wood in the middle. That's why I don't talk about. That's why I don't talk about cigar flavors, because the one flavor I bring up And I mentioned nut meat earlier, so that shit just don't work. I'm gonna shut the hell up. So good cigar.
No. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Woodard.
So good cigar. I recommend it. I'm looking forward to trying the other ones. I think I might even try another one next time we record, or who knows. I mean, the hardest part is trying to pick what I'm gonna smoke for the evening. So fun times. So with that, they're good. And the topo's a topo. It's almost gone too. So shout out to that. Keeping the palate clean. I guess we won't be recording next week. So the next time I will have a whiskey of some sort. We'll find something good.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Tonight, KC Fowler has a quote for everybody. So what you got?
So I saw it on TikTok. I don't know if it's actually an old Japanese samurai proverb or not, but I think it was really dope. So I figured I'd share it with y'all. So it says, do not speak bad of yourself, for the warrior within hears your words and is lessened by them.
Mm-hmm.
That was the quote, sir.
Cool. Good old positive affirmations and shit. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's real shit. So good shit. Good quote.
And for the people who's not warriors or anything like that, you know what it's basically saying. Don't down yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna start believing exactly what you're downing yourself about, man. Stay positive regardless of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
2 quotes in one.
Good shit. So with that, everybody, episode 53 is in the books. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other.
Yes, sir.
And we out.
Yeah.
Perfect.